Hey guys, Kevin here in Japan, and I'm going to bring to you another, it's been a long time, a cycling video, a GoPro cycling video. So I'm just going to cycle around part of the island where I live. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm going to cross the road here. So again, I've mentioned before, I made a few videos before here on this island. It's very industrial, so lots of trucks. So it's a beautiful spring day. It's actually St. Patrick's Day here. And I'm off for the day, so I figured I'd just, I gotta get home shortly. I gotta go to the supermarket, then I gotta get home. I'm making a steak and Guinness pie from scratch. It's kind of a tradition I have on St. Patrick's Day. So again, this is a port, guys, so there's just big trucks everywhere. You can see up there, there's the station that says the kanji Nakakoen Eki. Nakakoen Eki, which means Naka, Middle Park Station. And there's a lot of universities in this area, 4 universities over that way, so it's a very busy train station, a lot of students. Actually, this is graduation season, so I'm seeing a lot of women who are graduating from university showing up here on the island wearing kimonos. A lot of them tend to wear kimonos to their graduation ceremonies. This is graduation time for everything from kindergarten to elementary school, junior high school, and high school as well. So the new school year, the school year traditionally ends in Japan at the end of March, and the new one begins in April. I'm really not 100% sure where I'm cycling right now. I think I kind of know. I'm hoping to go that way. All right, yeah, okay, I know where I'm at. So it's gorgeous. I'm bare arms here. Just wearing a shirt, t-shirt, dress shirt with the sleeves rolled up. Well, there's a bit of a tight turn here. Bit of a tight turn. I'm on a big clunky bike, so it's hard to make tight little turns. All right. Some palm trees growing. It can get pretty cold here in the winter. Yeah, we still have palm trees. I suppose different types of palm trees are hardier than others, or grow in different types of climates. A lot of garages and auto repair places around here. All right. It's pretty gritty on the outskirts of the port. Lots of pallets. See, vending machines everywhere, guys. No matter where you go in Japan, you're gonna find a vending machine. You find often, just on these side roads, often there's a big driving school, Port Island Driving School, really big. You can learn how to drive cars, trucks, and motorcycles, and buses there too. Oh no, not buses, but yeah. So a lot of, you find a lot of trucks just parked on the side of the road in places like this, with the truck drivers catching a few Z's, taking a nap, sleeping, and all that stuff. Yeah, so let's see what's going on with Kevin. The podcast is steaming along wonderfully, the Just Japan podcast. That's really good. It's making me happy. I was nominated for a 2015 podcast award for Best Travel Podcast, which has been very cool. I've asked people to vote daily at the podcastawards.com. Now, I realize I'm up against some pretty darn big competition, so if I don't get it, that's cool. I think hopefully some people will come along and there'll be some discovery of the show through being nominated. Yeah, but some really big shows. The Amateur Traveler podcast is in the same category, and that's a huge podcast. It's been around for years. So there's a university here, Kobe Gakuen University. Over there, there's a Hyogo University of Science, I think. Then there's another one, Shukugawa Gakuen University. Over here you got Kobe Women's University, and the smaller one is Kobe Women's Junior College. None of these are main campuses. They're all like satellite campuses, I believe. Yeah, big square building here. That's there used to be Kobe General Hospital. Now it's a different hospital. Kobe General Hospital has moved that way. They built a new facility. Yeah, and there's just like a ton of cars parked here all the time. I don't know what they're all here for. Don't know. So these are some big, wide, long, flat stretches of road. And the one thing you hear at night, you'll hear a lot of street racers like to come here in the evenings, and the Bosuzoku, which are kind of like the motorcycle gangs, they like to race up and down these big wide streets. I guess if I was into racing, you know, I would understand the appeal of big flat wide streets, right? Little bike lane here, bike crossing lane. So I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to cross the road here. Might have to wait a little while. So yeah, beautiful waterfront just this way, that way. I guess a lot of students aren't in school now. A lot of finishing school year. You see over there, Mount Roko, the mountains in the background, the mountain range. It's one of the great things about the city of Kobe. You got the mountains right there. Then you've got the sea, the ocean right here. You know, it's great. It's all very close proximity. And I swear, guys, I am not being sponsored by the Kobe City Chamber of Commerce to pitch the city. It's just a great city. That's why I like living here so much. Yeah, so let's go this way. So yeah, some university. You see that big brown weird building, the dome, like that's a stadium, not a stadium, an arena, an indoor arena, and they have there's lots of sporting events over there. They got a swimming pool, they got an ice rink, a lot of big concerts are held there, like big, like you name it, like Lady Gaga has played there. Like anyone who comes to this part of Japan plays in that place. So here we go, let's cruise up by some universities. This whole building here, this big brick one, that's brand new. That was just built. So this is basically, I think this is like basically a medical school. Nursing medical school. I get that impression. This is really nice. All these, I think 10 years ago, none of this was here. None of this was here. Bit hazy today. The air quality isn't so great. I was looking at the air quality index, and it's not dangerous now. But this morning, when I woke up and I checked it, it was actually in the level, this orange level, which is where they suggest that if anyone has breathing problems like asthma, you stay indoors. But it's now it's just at moderate, so not so bad. Kobe Gakuin Daigaku. Kobe Gakuin University. Let's go check this out for a moment. Be by the waterfront. Hey birds, those are brown-eared bulbuls. Hello brown-eared bulbuls. There we go, some fog on the water. Haze. Pretty nice, huh? See those cranes over there? Those are those green cranes. That's Kawasaki Heavy Industries, and they build ships over there. It's a shipyard. You see there's a Ferris wheel in the distance. That's off in Harborland. You can see the kind of white, interesting building. That's the Oriental Hotel. Beside it is Kobe Port Tower. These are all kind of landmark buildings in the Kobe skyline. Some more cranes over there. That's all those cranes over there. That's Kawasaki Heavy Industries. No, Mitsubishi Heavy Industries. Pretty nice, huh? Beautiful day. All right, I'm gonna get back moving. I have to get to the supermarket, guys, and I gotta buy a few more fixins for my steak and Guinness pie, and then get home and start cooking, because this thing is a marathon endeavor, because I make everything from scratch. I make the pastry puff crust from scratch. That's easier than you think. Just a ton of butter, but I'm using margarine because my daughter has a dairy allergy. She is able to eat margarine without any issues. I mean, with margarine, there's no dairy products in margarine. Margarine is essentially, you know, a variety of plastics and, you know, oil and different types of, you know, when I say oil, I mean petrol products, you know. I think there's a bit of rayon and nylon thrown in there for safe measure. So yeah, that's basically just margarine, flour, all-purpose flour, some salt and water. But yeah, I'll film some of it. I'm curious to try this new app I've heard about called Meerkat to do some live streaming. Maybe I'll sign up for Meerkat and live stream a little bit of it this afternoon. I don't know how many people out there use Meerkat. I hear it's catching on, it's becoming a big thing. Alright, but it's just such a gorgeous day. And to think, like a week ago when I was cycling to work in the morning, I was freezing my keister off, and all the mud puddles and puddles of water were actually frozen over, like with ice. So it's been some big differences. Alright guys, that's it. I'm gonna shut her off now. Kevin here in Japan. Another GoPro cycling video. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. That's always awesome. I should point this away from the sun maybe. Yeah, go check out all the links below. Check out the Just Japan podcast and all that stuff. It's all goodness. Go listen to it. That's my big thing these days. That's what I do. All right, guys. So take care. Kevin here in Japan, showing you the sights. I hope you're all doing well wherever you are, guys. I'm happy that you're watching. That is absolutely for sure. I make these videos for you.